Hi there, my name is Zach Fott and this is Edgar and we're with Skyline Cabinetry. Today we're going to be showing you how to assemble the DCW 2742, which is our corner wall cabinet. There's going to be a couple tools that you'll need in order to complete this project. It's going to be your screw gun, your rubber mallet, and then your nail gun. We want to make sure to always wear your safety glasses while using the nail gun so that we can be safe at all times. The next step is going to be to unwrap the box and sort everything out, and we've already done that, so let's just jump right into the project. So our first step is going to be putting on the bumpers so that when the frame is then attached, the bumper and the door and the frame are going to line up properly. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and stick in the hinges, and then we will have the tapered screws, making sure we're using the tapered screws to install these, because we don't want to use any longer screws because we don't want to go through the cabinet door, and or any shorter screws because we want to make sure that it holds tight enough. All right, now after making sure that the hinges are closed, we're going to then lay the frame flat down. Now that we have laid the frame flat down on top of the door, we're going to attach the hinges to the frame with the pan size screws. Let's make sure to remember that everything is pre-drilled, and we can use this as a left and or right door. So it's if you want to change it later, you can. So just know that we have the option to change it later as well. Next is going to be the L brackets. To remember to face the back side of the L bracket to the groove, because that's where it's going to hold together from the sides of the cabinet and or top and bottom of the cabinets. In this DCW 2742, you have it's kind of like a L bracket, but it's going to be black. So it goes into the middle of the cabinet, which is a special bracket that's going to be holding the side walls together. Okay, so now that we've connected the bottom part of the panel of the cabinet, we are going to grab the side wall of this particular cabinet right here, the DCW 2742. Again, let's make sure we're flush at both bottom and the top of the cabinet so that we can make sure everything fits later down the road. The black L bracket that I was talking about is what he just screwed to, and now we're going to get the black sheetrocked like screw to screw in from the back side of the cabinet into the bottom panel. Okay, for some extra support, what we like to do here at Skyline Cabinetry is we'll grab the extra L brackets that we have and we will connect it to hold the side panel. If not, it can get very loose and fall, and we want to help you prevent any kind of cabinet breaking or anything being damaged. So Edgar's just adding an L bracket from the bottom of the cabinet to the back or bottom panel. The sole purpose of doing this is just to hold the side panel and keeping anything from breaking. So after finishing the L bracket on the bottom side, we're now switching to the top of the cabinet where we're going to install the top panel. He will also then be able to put in a L bracket there just so you guys can see exactly what is going on. We can't put the emphasis enough on these L brackets. They are here for your safety. We want to make sure everything is nice and tight, and we don't want anything broken for you. So the next step is going to be the exact same as this. We're going to swap over to the other side, and we're going to go ahead and put this together as well. We're going to remember that the L bracket, the black L bracket that we had down inside before, is going to be the same. It was going to be the same process this time as last time. Let's go ahead and screw that one in first. Then we'll move on to the other L brackets that we were talking about earlier that are going to be very important for us to use so that it holds everything together nice and tight. All right, so as we're getting closer to the final stages of putting the DCW 2742 cabinet together, we're going to put on the second part of the back panels. So we have to make sure that the groove is down because it has to go into the side panel wall. So as we do that, we are flush on both ends, and Edgar is going to go ahead and put a nail in all the way down the side. So this is going to be the one right before the last step. We're going to make sure we can get this one in first so that we will just lay the next piece right on top of this. And then on these 45-degree angles, these pieces right here, we'll be able to nail in from both sides of the back of the cabinet. So the key in this is making sure that we are flush right here on both sides of the top and bottom of these cabinets so that we can know that this is going to just lay right in there perfectly, right inside the grooves. So Edgar is going to be just adding a couple nails here and there just to make sure that everything stays together before we add the final screws. And now we are ready for our last piece. Again, let's make sure we're going groove down so they can just fit right in. And it's just like that. We just put in the last couple screws and we'll be finished. The last step of the DCW 2742 is going to be installing the black sheetrock type screws into the back of the cabinet. Once these last couple screws are in, this is going to be the last of this cabinet, and we'll be good to go. We'll just set it up, and that way you can see the finished product. Well, we just sat the cabinet up. We wanted to show you guys the final product of the DCW 2742. Edgar and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video. And if you guys have any questions at all, please reach out to us on our email, which will be located on both the website and on this video. Thank you guys so much. We hope you have a great day.